to This Day. It is Wednesday and it is June 1st. So happy summertime is on its way. All right, we have a couple of meetings to tell you about today, and the first one is going to be at 9:30 this morning, and it is the VMS Board regular session that will be in the Willow Room. And then this afternoon at 1:30 is the GRF Mobility and Vehicles Committee meeting, and that will be in the boardroom. All right, on our show today, we have Ken Post from Hearing Remedy, who has some great information for us on new hearing aids. And you know, when it means new, that means new technology. So he'll tell us all about those. And then we have the boys from the New York Club. And we've got Dick Rader and Joe Roger, who is here to tell us all about their most recent event that they had, the karaoke night. Big success. And then they've got a couple of other events that they want to share with you, and hopefully you'll come along. All right, let's take a look at our weather. Well, we are going to be burning off our morning overcast to open up to some sunshiny skies today. We are going to be nice and warm today, 79, 61. Tomorrow, 79, 60. Then on Friday, 78, 61. The weekend will be a little cloudy, but mostly just in the AM hours, 72, 61 on Saturday. And then Sunday, 73, 66. Our sunrise this morning was at 5:42, and our sunset will be at 7:56. And Joel Goldstein, thank you so much for sending in this summertime photo of people enjoying Baby Beach out in Dana Point. So we appreciate that. And don't forget that if you send in a photo that we share for summertime during the month of June, we're going to put you into a little contest and draw your name for this cool Village television mug. So make sure you send those in, and they are original, and you have taken them with your camera, and that they are high resolution. You can email those to Laguna Woods Village TV@gmail.com. All right, when we come back, we will have Ken Post, so stick around.
Village Television presents Friday Films, only on Village Television. Fridays at 2 and 6 p.m. Foreign films, dramas, and comedies. Award-winning films, romance and mystery. Independent films. Every Friday, only on Village Television.
Number one reported accident for a senior is a fall.
Hi there, I'm Bob Eubanks. If you've taken a bad fall or your balance isn't what it used to be, it's time to try 60 Up. It's safe, it's effective balance training that can get you back on your feet in as little as 3 weeks, like it did me.
If you have balance, strength, or mobility issues, you need 60 Up.
Within a couple weeks, my balance has improved.
If you're feeling scared, you need 60 Up.
It works.
Go to 60up.com. That's the number 60up.com.
It changed my life, and it can change yours too.
Has hearing others been more difficult lately? If so, it might be time to look into hearing aids. But how do you know which hearing aid is right for you? At Hearing Remedy, we offer a free hearing aid test drive, a hassle-free way to find the perfect hearing aid for you, a no-pressure process that truly puts you in the driver's seat. Here's how it works. Contact Hearing Remedy to schedule an initial hearing evaluation. We'll check your hearing, and if the results show that you could benefit from hearing aids, we will fit them to you the same day with no commitment or deposit required. Take them for a test drive around the house, out on the town, and any place that you typically have trouble hearing. Come back in a week, and if it's not improving your life, we'll fit you with another hearing aid until we find the perfect one for you. It's really that easy. Call Hearing Remedy to schedule your risk-free hearing aid test drive today.
Welcome back. As I mentioned, we have Ken Post here on behalf of Hearing Remedy. Well, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Nice to see you. Yes. It's been a little while, and I know you always bring some great little things. And so we were talking a little bit about, new new hearing aids that have new technology, and I love the fact that you've brought some samples for us. So, but before we do that, tell me just a little bit about Hearing Remedy.
Well, we've been around for like 5.5 years now, and we're right behind Coco's on Lake Forest, and we're different. We don't have salespeople.
Okay.
I'm a retired engineer, and I'm the one who fits the hearing aids and does the adjustment. We're very good at getting them fine-tuned to people to their unique hearing loss, and that's really the secret sauce to getting good hearing aids that work well in noise.
Okay.
We test you with noise so that we know how they work before you walk out. That we don't just do it in quiet where now you're in a whole new environment and they're not working good for you.
Right.
We can't obviously simulate everything, so when we have you come back after week to do fine tuning.
Right.
So we take the time to do this right.
You know, let's talk about your background. So you're a retired engineer. What kind of engineer were you?
I did some hardware design to begin with. I worked at Hughes Aircraft on communications and radar.
Okay.
And then I did mostly software engineering after that. I worked a lot in computer disks and tape. So a lot of fun things.
But what's nice to know is that because you worked in the field that you worked in, it's probably very helpful now because so much is software based.
These are digital hearing aids, and if you just took the hearing aid out of the box and put it in your ear, it's worthless. It's not adjusted to you at all.
Right.
I mean, it's set to do a little bit of amplification, but people always, they'll put it on there, they go, I don't hear anything.
Yeah.
Especially someone who's used to hearing aids, and I'll put them on right away, and they go, these aren't working. They haven't been adjusted to you.
Well,
Give me some
exactly.
time.
And that's where I think, people do see commercials for over-the-counter hearing aids, but again, they need to be adjusted or they don't have the capability that some of these other ones do.
Yeah, I can't imagine if someone handed me a pair of those and I needed hearing aids, I can't imagine that they would ever work well.
Right.
And I'm technical. I mean, I could go through and figure out what I'm supposed to do with them, which isn't complicated enough.
Right.
But I just couldn't imagine someone very technical. You might get something kind of close, but these are very custom fit things.
Perfect. So let's talk a little about some of the things that you have in front of you.
Okay, I've got lots of new ones. Let's talk about the newest one, kind of the most interesting one.
Okay.
This is the Whisper hearing aid. It's a new company.
Does that mean you can hear people whispering? Right? When people are actually telling secrets, you can hear everything.
That's right. You can overhear everything. So what's different is that we've got hearing aids, and right now they're a bit on the large sides. This is the first version, but they use a pretty large battery.
Okay. Easy to handle.
They're easy to handle.
Okay.
Most of it's pretty much the same. There's a wire and a speaker, and there's microphones in the hearing aid, just like a normal hearing aid.
Okay.
The difference is, so when we talk about, I don't know, one that's a similar kind of hearing aid, this is all inclusive. Everything's in here. There's a processor in here that does all the magic stuff.
Okay.
But it's got to run on a tiny battery.
Yes.
And it's pretty small, and it has to last all day. Okay. Well, there's a limit to how much you can do with that. It's amazing what they are doing with it, and every year they get better.
Right.
But if you had the thought in starting this company, if we could have something with a lot, like hundreds of times more power than what you could possibly fit in there, we could do some amazing stuff when it gets noisy.
Okay.
And that's the real struggle with hearing aids. It starts getting a little bit of noise and a lot of noise. Now I'm having problems following a conversation.
Right.
So they said, let's have a separate piece that's going to do that noise stuff.
Okay.
And this one's kind of big. The next one is going to be much, much smaller, easier to fit in the pocket. But
Okay. So what does that do?
this has got a big battery and a big processor that can do all the noise processing for us.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So the hearing aids themselves, if you forget this, they'll work.
Yeah.
But not real good in noise. They're going to
Okay.
work in a quiet, like here.
Okay.
But when you start getting in noise, you're going to struggle more than these hearing aids are going to do.
Okay.
But when you have this on in your pocket, it's going to really let the voice come through.
So can you hold up the little ones again and then tell me, okay, so it has a bigger battery,
Mm-hmm.
and what is new about this particular one compared to the others? Is it the advanced little pocket thing?
This is the advanced pocket thing that's really the
Okay.
secret sauce that they can do so much processing. They've also taken a page from Tesla in that these can be, this is, because it's big, they can do more configurability with it.
Sure.
So they do updates about every 3 months.
Okay,
So this thing has been getting better for the last year and a half.
okay.
I can tell you from people that have tried them that I'm getting people now that have the latest in the hearing aids, and they're saying this seems to work better in the noise.
Oh, okay, good. Well, that's
So
good to know. All right.
this is an interesting
Perfect.
thing. The other cool thing, they realize that this is a bit big and this is a bit big. So when you buy these now, the next version of this is coming out the beginning of next year, and you'll have a free upgrade to that.
Oh, that's good to know.
So that's all.
Okay.
You're going to have rechargeable. This is going to be much, much smaller.
Okay, but you can trade it in.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So.
All right. What else do you have?
Okay, we have the latest in the newest Signia hearing aid. This has got a charger, and this is the hearing aid.
Okay, and that was a smaller one.
Yeah, this is black, but it comes in lots of different colors.
Okay.
Typically, people get beige, but my demos are always colors that people don't want to take home with them and
Smart.
keep them at home. So this one is interesting because it's got 2 processors in it, and they split off the noise and the voice and go, one processor processes noise, the other one processes the voice.
Okay.
And it's definitely improved what they're doing in noise. So this is a big improvement from the last one. That's what happens every year.
Okay.
They get better.
Okay.
The other thing is this is the same size as everybody else's rechargeable. This one lasts 39 hours on a charge.
That's great.
Typical is around 18 to 20,
18, yeah.
24
Oh, that's
sometimes.
nice.
So this is just amazing
That's
how
good.
they've gotten so much power out of these hearing aids.
Well, especially if you're going away and you forget the charger, then
Yeah.
you're still good to go.
Yeah,
All right,
you could
great.
do a couple days
What
with
about the
those.
ones that look like the earbuds in the front? Let's talk about
Okay,
those. I don't think we can get
these-
to everything today.
These are interesting that they just look like earbuds.
Yeah, they sure do.
So they're
Okay.
they're
Here, just stay there for just a
okay.
second so we can get a close-up
Right.
of that. Okay, we can kind of see that.
Yeah,
All right.
So what the surprising thing about these was that these you have to have some dexterity to get this little part in your ear.
Right.
I have people with dexterity issues, and these are very, very easy to get in.
Wonderful.
So
And they just, like you said, look just like earbuds.
they look like earbuds, which can be a minus for some people that don't want to look like they're wearing earbuds.
Mm-hmm.
But they're very comfortable. People say, are they going to come out? Actually, they fit down underneath his flap of skin here,
Okay.
so they're not going to come out. The rubber piece helps it stay in a bit, and then between that and fitting right in this part of the ear, you could do cartwheels. They're not coming out.
That's pretty good. I mean,
So-
all of the solutions that you have are really good and advanced. And of course, if they ever want any information, they can always go to your website. I'm assuming you have all the
yeah.
things you need there.
Yeah, we can. The manufacturers have information. We have information on the web,
Perfect.
and so
Well, good.
okay.
Well, thank you so much. We couldn't get to the other two today.
Okay.
But you know what? Bring those two back. We'll talk about those next
we'll
time.
do that.
All right. Thank you so much, Ken.
You're welcome.
And of course, if you have any questions about all these fantastic hearing aids, you can always go to hearingremedy.com or call the number on your screen. We'll be right back.
Stigmas don't shatter often in the world of hearing aids, so when they do, it makes history. Meet Signia Active, innovative hearing aids disguised as earbuds. Built on our iconic Experience platform, they deliver exceptional hearing in noisy environments. Simply pop them in for a hearing boost on demand, or wear them all day for non-stop support. You'll benefit from Bluetooth streaming, enhanced speech understanding, natural, personalized sound, and noise reduction technology. Their portable case holds extra charges, while our intuitive app provides 24/7 support and assistance during masked conversations. It's time for better hearing on your own terms. And that's history in the making. Signia, enhancing human performance.
Mary Ann Bamberger writes, "When I first walked into the sewing room, I was shown such kindness and patience. I'm now part of the sewing room staff. It's awe-inspiring that Judy Yen comes into the sewing room 5 days a week to sew quilts for various charities. Her time and kindness is truly a beautiful thing."
Captain America.
Watch HGTV.
Netflix.
Welcome back. Well, we have Dick and Joe here on behalf of the New York Club. Well, welcome, gentlemen. How are you?
Wonderful, thank you.
Good to see you guys. And,
Thank
you know, you guys, you're wearing your nice coat and your fancy shoes today, and you have your nice shirt on. You know, you're getting up early to get here.
Sure did. We rushed.
Did you rush? Well, I'm sorry it's so early, but nonetheless, I'm glad you guys can make it here. Before we talk about some of the events you guys have coming up, tell me a little bit about the New York Club and why it's so much fun.
Well, it's a very active club, and we try to provide activities for the membership that are really worthwhile and entertaining. The board is, I think, a wonderful board. They're active, they get involved, they come when you need help, they're there. And this has been, I think, this year with the type of shows we've been putting on, it's allowed the membership to be able to listen if they want to, dance if they want to. It's a combination of those things. Mm-hmm. And I think that we've drawn more active people to the evenings that we have in the past.
Oh, that's great. Would you concur with all of that?
Absolutely, but I'd make another notation. A lot of people think that you have to be a member of the New York Club to participate. You can join the club if you want to, but for our trips, you don't have to join at all. And if you want to go to one of our third Wednesday of the month entertainment at Clubhouse 5, if you're not a member, you just pay $10, and that gives you coffee and dessert as well.
Well, there you go. Nice. Well, on that note, let's talk about the next appearance that you guys have. It's going to be from the Cliff Drive Band, and that'll be on Wednesday, June 15th. So tell me about the band.
The band is a local band. They're from Laguna Beach. Okay. They're both vocalists and musicians, and they play 50s, 60s, 70s music. Mm-hmm. And again, they'll be in a situation where they'll be able to provide listening pleasure for our guests, mm-hmm. or our guests can get up and dance if they wish. So I'm excited about it because it's the first time they played in Laguna Beach. I mean, in Laguna Woods.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be a great show.
I think it's good to mix it up, right? You never know. And the fact that they're playing the particular music, that would definitely be dance music, is very exciting, I'm sure, for everybody. Good. Great. And now this will be, again, you mentioned you don't have to be a member of the New York Club to go, but there is a little bit of a cost if you're not, correct?
Yes. Our members are free, and guests are $10.
Okay. Perfect.
Those are our fees.
Okay.
It's $25 if you want to join.
For the year?
For the year.
Oh, okay. Well, that's I mean, especially if you plan to go to a number of events, right? So it's better just to pay the whole thing.
Sure.
Perfect.
It's a bargain.
It's a bargain. And well, you know what? You guys this is a volunteer situation for all of you, right? You're working hard to make it fun for everybody, which is great.
That's exactly
that's
right.
Great. And then in July, you have something else happening. Tell us about that.
Yes. We have a special event at Clubhouse 3, the Performing Arts Center. It's Whitney Houston music. The lead performer is Jade. She's a dynamic vocalist, a great interpreter of Houston's music, a charismatic personality, a dynamic performer. And besides her singing, she likes to tell stories behind some of the music.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's going to be a very exciting event, and she's going to be accompanied by the Samuel E. Trio.
Okay.
Now, he is award-winning arranger who has toured and recorded with a variety of major artists.
Oh.
And, they don't have they're the ticket prices. The ticket prices are $32, $30, or $28. You could get them at the Performing Arts Center, or you can sign up on the Laguna Woods website.
Oh, perfect.
So put the date, Saturday, July 30th, Clubhouse 3, 7:30, and go back in time to enjoy the music of Whitney Houston.
Oh, that's great. That's fun. And then, you know, she kind of looks like her too, which is really, you know, sort of gets you in the feel of hers and her music.
Right.
That's awesome. Now, you guys recently, I know you came on and you talked about an event that you had. It was a karaoke fun event. Tell me all about it.
Well, I had a lot of fun. And the people that were there seemed to have had a lot of fun. I was amazed at the amount of people that got up and actually sang.
Right.
I thought we'd have a hard time, and I told Dick that, have a hard time getting people to get up and perform. But we couldn't stop. It was all night long. And
it
was
went
really
overtime.
Yeah,
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Good.
it did. Yeah, it was
Good.
great.
Everybody had fun.
And,
Perfect.
And he got up and sang too.
Nice.
Well, because he wouldn't.
Took
Somebody
one for
had
the
to.
team.
Somebody had to. Anyway,
That's
it was
great.
a lot of fun. I think it was.
Good. Well, we're showing a little bit of it now, and we definitely will show all of it as soon as we're done here. But if anyone wants any information about anything that you guys are doing, they can always get in touch with you at what number?
949-583-9698.
Perfect.
I do want to make a shout out to Drew Hendrickson, who was our the karaoke DJ. He did a splendid job, and he actually produced the video that you'll see.
Good. Okay. Perfect.
very good.
Well, thank you both. I appreciate it, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
us.
All right.
Loved it.
We're going to go ahead and leave you with the video.
What Tuesday? Don't tell my heart, my aching, breaking heart. I just don't think he understands. Angeles, my
Well, we have a couple movies I wanted to preview for you, starting off with our International Friday films. So this is called Golden Door, and it is an Italian film, but we will have subtitles on that for the most part. You can catch that at 2 and 6 p.m., and that's brought to you by Memorial Care. And then on Saturday, we have a flick with Mark Wahlberg called Uncharted, and that is also at 2 and 6 p.m. on Saturday, brought to you by Harvard Eye. All right, let's tell you about a couple of events that we have this Friday. Florence Sylvester Senior Center is at it again, and they're having a wine tasting. And they want you to come and enjoy a selection of Sauvignon Blanc. It is $20 a ticket, so you want to sign up right away because they do sell out very quickly. So you only have a couple of days to get on the list. And we'll go ahead and go to our weather and close out the rest of the show. Our weather's looking pretty good. We've already burned off our overcast. And really nice today, 79, 61, 79, 60, 78, 61, 72, 61, and 73, 66. Have a great day in the village. We'll be back again here tomorrow at 9 a.m. Bye-bye.
I would like my patient to have a very positive experience, one that they feel comfortable, they feel it's a safe environment. For me, I feel a personal relationship is the most important, more than the actual dentistry itself. I can earn their trust and they can feel comfortable, and it allows me to do my job the best. And that means a lot to me.
This has been another year of change. But what hasn't changed is the need for life-saving care at Children's Hospital Los Angeles. CHLA saves lives, but they need your life-saving support. Your donations provide world-class care and life-changing research for critically ill kids. Call 800-330-CHLA or visit givechla.org. Please give generously.